Hi everyone, it's Rich with my wife Kel.
Good morning.
We are back with you to do some first reaction videos. We just had a little time slot between now and when we have to go to work, and we figured we'd do some prog rock love for you. Okay, we're doing it. You saw the title, you saw the description. We're gonna go into Marillion.
Oh,
and
love Marillion.
We're going into the most popular requested song from the Fish Days for Marillion. So, from the beginning, Simon Walls, Jorgen Gabrielsen, Ingo van der Luhe. No, I didn't pronounce that well. Ingo van der Luhe. Roger Waters, which is interesting. Didier Merleto, XVH 720. Muthdar, Nuno Muacho, and NAC. Those are the ones I can find. Thank you so much, everybody, for requesting a script for a Jester's Tale. Stand by.
If you want to make a request, you can do so through the request engine.
Just here.
www.knr.wtfno.com. Just go ahead and follow the form on the main page, and if you want to submit lyrics that are meaningful to you, they're going to be listed under lyrics to live by. There's a form there and you can just fill it in.
What she said. Go for it. So it's a script for Jester's Tear. I thought it was Tale.
Oh.
Thinking of tale, you know, like a story. All right, you ready to do this, Kel?
I am. I love Marillion. I love them. I love them. I love them.
I chose live because of the not controversy, but different choices that people are making. There was no Marillion after Fish. Marillion went in a better direction after Fish. You pick your side of the line. I don't care. It's all good music to me. And I have my preferences, but I don't get, again, wrapped around the axle and get really like emotionally negative about if a singer was kicked out of the band and they made some music and then a new person came in, or vice versa. It doesn't matter to me. In this case, it's the Fish era from Marillion, all right?
And if I close my eyes, it's only because I need to focus on the music and I find the videos quite distracting.
This is a live performance. You're going to want to keep your eyes open, or you do whatever the hell you want to do, my dear.
I find I don't hear the music as thoroughly as I would like when I'm distracted by what's going on visually, so we'll see what happens. I like to be carried away by the music. But fantastic. I agree, there are some times when I need to see what's going on in the videos because it makes more musical sense.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Here we go.
Jester.
So here I am once more in the playground of the broken hearts. One more experience, one more entry in a diary self-pain. Yet another emotional suicide, overdosed on sentiment and pride.
This is a 2009 remaster, I think, of the 83 performance. It's 1983. That's Fish.
Abandoning the relics in my playground of yesterday. I'm losing on the roundabouts. I'm losing on
Great live sound.
I like him. He's all in.
He's all in.
100%.
No doubt.
There's no halfway.
Twisted smile to bleed the lyric for the sun, to right the rights, to right my wrongs, and the tough to a broken dream, to exercise the silent scream, a scream that's born from silence.
That's an amazing
I
part.
never did write that love song. The words
Goosebumps.
just never seem to flow. No sad reflection did I gaze through perfection and examine the shadows on the other side of morning. And examine the shadows on the other side of morning. Promised wedding, now I wake. Promise wedding, now I wake. I wake. I wake.
Death by microphone.
The fool escaped from paradise will look over his shoulder and cry. Certain true what daffodils and struggle to answer why. As you grow up beneath the playground where you kissed your bruise and found you're wrong. Remember the Jester that showed you tears. A script for tears.
Oh, and Steve comes in with the guitar. Here we go. Beautiful. I see why so many people like this song. Perfect.
So I'll hold my peace forever when you wear your bridal gown. In the silence of my shame, the mute that sang the siren song has gone solo in the game. I've gone solo in the game, but the game is over. Can you still say you love me? Can you still say you love me? Can you still say that you love me? That just as tears, tears. Do you love me? Do you love me?
Nice.
Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me? The Jester's tears. The Jester's tears. Tears. Tears.
What a performance. Look at the crowd.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at her. The one in the bottom
Yeah.
left
Their
to you
hands
guys.
like this.
Or right to you.
Like, oh my god, I just
Yeah, like,
I'm
wow,
so
what did I
glad I'm
just see?
here.
Too good. She was singing the lyrics.
Sorry, baby.
That's right.
Me
You
to
hit me in
bump
the
you.
head.
No.
It's all part of it.
No. No hitting in the head. Okay, well, only if you need
I'll-
to be hit in the head.
I'll start what I'm not crazy about.
Oh, this
and
should
then
be
it'll just
interesting.
well, it's just not crazy about. I think when I'll take my glass off, there's a bit of sunshine shine or cloud shine. I get the dramatic theater. I get the prog rock, neo-prog rock, dramatic theater. I get it. It's beautiful. It's awesome. I get that he's going to want to hit the high register. Maybe that may have been a bad night, but it was desperate. But I just thought some of those parts got lost, so that's why I want to hear the studio version. It just seemed
Good
like
idea.
it just seemed like it was just overdone a little bit, and I get the whole theatrics, and I get what he was about from the comments, and I really really like it. I'm just a real stickler on vocals, and I just thought that the rest of his vocals were great. I just thought that he was going out of just
Maybe
out.
slightly off pitch.
Off it was off pitch, and it was, but again,
Well-
this is just what I'm just saying. I didn't like about it, and how if not to compare, or I am comparing, but Steve Hogarth doesn't break. He doesn't, like, he sings within the range, and it's just it seems to me like a totally different Marillion than the Neverland and other songs that you haven't heard that I've heard, and this is my first live viewing of Fish.
Which is what everyone is saying.
Yeah.
They're saying that all of you that have participating in this particular thread, you're coming up with the same things, most of you, that are, there's a serious difference between the Fish era and the other,
Hogarth. Yeah.
right? And that there's a serious difference between the bands.
Yeah, to the point where it's like
Some people loved it, some people hated
the
it.
David Gilmour Pink Floyd versus the Roger Waters David Gilmour Pink Floyd. And it doesn't matter. Don't get me wrong, guys.
So let's pop on the studio version.
It's too long.
Oh, okay.
We'll do that another day.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, please. The only thing it's not like I only heard the high pitch kind of off pitch stuff. That's the theatrics. I get it. It's part of the show. It's part of the performance. It's part of the song. I get it. That's not what I'm focused on. I guess I was spoiled by Peter Gabriel. I was spoiled by other people, and this came after that. And I liked everything else. It's just what sticks in my mind. And I've heard other songs by him, and I just can't get over. Yeah, I've heard other songs. This is my first visual of it.
I didn't know that.
I just can't get over something with his style. I guess it's just more of a preference of style. It's not picking Hogarth over Fish to me. It's, if I heard that alone and Hogarth never came, I would say, okay, that's interesting. I've heard other singers like that. I've heard other brilliant writers perform songs that are epic in nature like that one.
So you are sensing this as a stylistic consistency with him and his the way he sings.
Yeah, I think it was all, like you're saying, it was all in. And you went with a guy like him, with a guy like Roger Waters, with a guy like Peter Gabriel. You're all in, and either you really like it or you really don't. I'm really liking it and needing to see more, kind of like what you would say, because I hope all of his performances aren't like that, because it was, I don't know, it was just a little bit kind of, oh God, don't go high again, and it was desperate, and it was
kind of like Alanis Morissette. She doesn't really enunciate in some of her songs. She has a certain way that she pronounces words and that she casts them out, and the way her
good comparison, yeah.
So sort of like that, or maybe same thing with Feist.
And just, I can hear all the Fish maniacs, like, you just compared Alanis Morissette to Fish.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's just
not even the same stratosphere of music.
Not even the same
I'm
ballpark.
No, it's not. I'm just saying that she's another artist that has a definite style. When you hear her, you know it's her.
Yeah.
And maybe when you hear Fish, maybe you just know it's Fish.
It's extreme. It's extreme. What he's doing is extreme. It's beautiful. It's creative. It's artistic, and I am incredibly picky when it comes to that kind of extreme performance.
And I didn't mean to offend any of you.
No, I was
I'm
more
just trying to
as-ising them, saying
I'm just trying to tie it to something that we can both understand.
Yeah. No, I that guy is an absolute god in terms of progressive rock. I get that. I just need to listen to a lot more. There's another band that I'm trying to think of where the singer was. I guess it still comes around to like Syd Barrett to me in Pink Floyd, and you've listened to Piper at the Gates of Dawn, some of the tracks from 1967, and they're real kind of fancy fair. Yeah, like the song "Bike." I've got a bike, you can ride if you like. Anyway, you if I played it for you, you'd remember, and you're kind of like, so you have to hear more of it, and you haven't heard. So I'm leaving it there for bands like Pink Floyd and other really, I guess archetypes of the genre, and Fish is one of them. He's just incredible, and I really don't want to offend anyone, and I don't want to also pull any punches. It's not one of my favorite styles, but it is what it is. They're such an important band, and that was such an important era for music in Britain and in Europe, and then eventually in the United States and Canada. Because in Canada, I certainly didn't hear anybody listening to Marillion. I had to actually look on Spotify, and I found Neverland. That was the first song I heard, and then it spun off to other songs. And then I found the Fish era, and I was like, oh, and I heard a couple songs, and I was like, okay, well, I prefer the Hogarth sound. And then I heard another song, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's really good. And then this is my next one. So, well, giving you the full picture here, guys. I'm being honest.
As you've been talking, I've kind of been thinking, what's sort of happening, I think, to us is that, well, I'll speak for me, is that I'm making almost class divisions now. There's there's an artist, there's a beginner, an amateur, intermediate, advanced artist, and then there's band, and then there's composer, and then there's concert worthy, arena worthy, mastery, god status. So like I see music now in terms of a much wider scope and scale of skill, and these bands that we're listening to are at the very top of skill and diverse. It's been amazing. And this band, I would like to hear more from Fish to see if that's true for my ears too. Yeah. I loved Neverland. I loved it.
Yeah, and that's, again, we've only done one for Kel. So there's lots of music from Marillion to listen to. There's IQ, and there's all sorts of other bands, so Airbag, and we're gonna go through them.
We're gonna run out of adjectives.
And again, please, if you haven't heard anything, I loved the performance. I think the song is incredible. I'm just wondering if his voice started to go later in the years, because they were starting in the 70s, or that was just one of the performances where he was just kind of just giving her and didn't really give a shit about the high register, and that was it. But don't take me wrong. I total respect and props for Fish and all the Fish fans and Marillion fans.
I need to hear more from both Hogarth and Fish.
Yeah. All right.
Lots.
All right. Cool.
Can't wait.
Dancing around the fish shells. That's funny. Eggshells. Fish shells.
Fish shells. Thanks so
Later,
much.
Guys. Thanks for watching. Send me some comments if you want.
Bye.
Later.